All right, hi Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. If you're new to the channel, I do timeless readings, which means that whenever you find this video is when you're meant to hear the messages within it. And in case you end up subscribing, I upload my new videos for Sagittarius and Gemini on Wednesdays. And in case you're interested, the deck that I'm using is called the Sun and Moon Tarot. And as always, you guys, if you're interested in a personal reading, the links are in the description. All right, Sagittarius. So, for your overall energy, you have the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands talks about conflict, right? So I'm definitely getting that right now. There's arguments all around you and there's fighting all around you. You might not necessarily be the one that's involved in the arguing. I'm getting more of an energy that you're the one that's sort of caught in the middle between it, especially because I'm looking over here at this Queen of Swords and this Queen of Cups, and they have the universe in between them, which to me talks about an ending. So I definitely feel that, you know, you're like in the middle of these two energies. The Five of Wands also talks about competition as well, which it could be that, you know, you have competing ideals, or maybe it's like you're having some kind of a conflict of interest, or maybe trying to see which side you're more faithful to, or whatever this situation may be. But it feels like there's definitely a level that you're being caught in the middle in some way or another. You know, obviously for some of you, being caught in the middle means that you have to take action and that you have to take sides, but it almost feels like you're really reluctant to do so and you don't really want to, and it's just kind of like another problem that you don't really need right now, but it's kind of the situation that you're in. On the bright side, I do see the Sun and the Emperor. The Emperor is very much Aries energy, and the Sun is also the ruling planet of Leo. So I feel like you guys are feeling very much in your element, especially since the Five of Wands is a fire card. So I feel like right now is a good time for you to sort of tap into your fiery Sagittarian energy that you may have. But with that Sun card, I definitely see you guys coming out on top. So whatever it is in this situation that's causing conflict, I feel like you guys are gonna come out of the situation unscathed. I feel like there may be some words that have been exchanged or this and the other, but it really does feel like at the end of the day, you know, you're not devastated or heartbroken over what's been going on, and you're just glad that it's finally over. I feel is like the kind of energy that you're getting. And I feel like if you are in conflict, this is going to end pretty soon, especially with this Eight of Cups in reverse. So the Eight of Cups in reverse to me tells me that, you know, you're refusing to walk away from the situation. And I feel like, you know, obviously if it was in the upright, because the situation, you're walking away from the situation, it would resolve immediately. But I feel like the fact that you're refusing to walk away tells me that you're not going to stop until the situation is resolved, which tells me that if I know anything about a Sagittarius, that the situation is going to be resolved pretty quickly. But I do feel like you feel responsible for this, at least to some degree, especially with this Ten of Wands. And that sort of links back into that energy that I was talking about, where you feel like you're caught in the middle. It feels like you're trying to people please right now. And that might be very difficult because, you know, these two energies here, the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, are very different kinds of energies, and they ask for different things and they want different things. But this universe card is always a really good card about endings. Very powerful, one of the most powerful cards in the deck, along with the sun, which is like the happiest card in the deck. So, you know, I'm seeing this very clear flowchart in my mind where you have the Five of Wands as conflict leading into the universe, leading into the sun. So conflict leading into resolve, leading into happiness. I do want to mention that this universe card has all the fixed signs. So since I see the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords, for some of you, you might be dealing with an Aquarius or a Scorpio, and those might be the two competing energies. Just very randomly, I just got this energy of you might be one of the energies. You might be either the Queen of Swords or the Queen of Cups, in the sense that you might have those placements in your chart, and then the other one might be like an ex of another person who's coming back to sort of rear their head or talk or whatever. But I feel like that's for a very small group of you guys. And with this Nine of Pentacles, I definitely feel that especially if it's a conflict revolving around relationships, you're going to come out on top, because the Nine of Pentacles is a card about independence and stability. So definitely if this person isn't treating you right in the context of relationships, you don't need them for sure, because with the Nine of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands, the Ten of Wands tells me that you guys are more than capable of carrying your own weight and the weight of other people if you so need to. And with this Nine of Pentacles, I feel that independence, I feel that power, and if I need to say any more, you have the Sun and the Emperor. So I'm definitely getting that you guys, regardless of what, it all kind of like links back. So going back to sort of my flowchart example, I'm getting like all these different outcomes, and no matter what the outcome is, or rather, sorry, I'm getting all these different scenarios, and no matter what the scenario is, they always link back to the same outcome, which is you in this powerful sun position, right? The sun is powerful, powerfully happy, and then the Aries card, the Emperor, I should say, is very powerful. So that's how you guys are going to be at the end of the day. I almost see this as sort of present or past to the present kind of an energy. So from the past, you have this Queen of Swords who just won't leave, but then you have this Universe card, and for some of you that might be it. You might be trying to choose between two energies, two people, where a Queen of Swords is someone who refuses to leave, and then you might have this Queen of Cups who I feel like you might enjoy her company much more. However, if you wish to pursue a relationship with this person, it'll be very much a Ten of Wands energy where you have to take almost care of them in order for the relationship to function. It's a very weird energy this time around. It almost feels like a lightning round, like there's a bunch of different energies that are coming at me and there are a bunch of different scenarios. But I just want to go back to that, no matter what your scenario is, because I'm getting that there's a lot of you guys that have different scenarios. The Sun card is at the end of the road. So I'd say, especially with this Universe card, be listening to your intuition. I feel like meditation might help you guys a lot, anything that helps you with your intuition, but have faith and walk your path, because I don't think it's a road that anyone can walk for you, and I don't think that in a lot of cases anyone can walk with you. I feel like you guys, especially with this Nine of Pentacles, don't need anyone to walk with you, don't need anyone to hold your hand while you go down. So I feel like right now is the time to sort of show everyone what kind, like how independent and how capable you are, and just walk your path until you reach this Sun card. But that was your reading for this time around, Sagittarius. If you enjoyed, please consider leaving a like or a comment, because it really helps out the channel. And like I said before, I upload my new Sagittarius videos on Wednesdays. But in the meantime, you guys are more than welcome to look at my other timeless readings while I upload your next video. But that being said, I hope to see you guys next time for your next reading.